For this video, I decided I am going to teach you how to do the one-handed cut called the Charlier cut or the Charlier cut. If you know how to say it, can you please let me know down below in the comments. Now, I believe I already made a video on this, but that's probably a really bad video. So I thought I would do a updated video on this tutorial. So if you don't know any flourishes or anything, this is a really good one to know, because it's really easy to do. It's quite impressive, and it can actually be used for a few false cuts, and can be used for all sorts of stuff. So this is a good one to know. So this is what the cut looks like. So the Charlier or the Charlier. So the first thing I would recommend doing is getting about half of the deck. If you don't want to do that, you could actually use a bridge deck. So a bridge deck would actually be, so let's take a card here. So let's say the 9 of clubs, it doesn't matter. You would take the card, but this white border right here would be gone. It wouldn't even be there. So the only card that would be there is the blue part, and all of the cards would actually be like that. So that is like what a bridge deck is. So what you're going to do, once you have about half of the deck in your hand starting off, if you don't know how to do this, there's a few ways you can do this. You can hold it in a regular grip like this, not so regular, or an elevated grip. But either way you do it, you're going to want your pinky on the bottom of the deck, your index on the top, middle and ring on the side, and thumb on the other side. All you're going to do is use your thumb to lift up half of the pack. Now, if this is flush in your hand and you lift up half, that's fine. If this is elevated and you lift up half, that other half is going to fall, and that will be fine as well. So you're going to be left in this position. Going to come over with your index finger here. Come to the bottom. Now, it doesn't matter exactly where on the bottom. It can be this pip or endancy. Can be right here. When I do this, I usually have it so near the middle here, so right around here. So we cut and we put our finger right there. All you're going to do is push your finger up, and when you do that, you're going to notice that first of all, your thumb is going to come away from this top half, and then this top half is going to start falling down. This bottom half is going to come up. If you keep pushing your index finger up all the way, so I'll do it right here, you're going to notice that the top half is now the bottom half, and the bottom half is the top half. Once you're left in this position, you're just going to bring your thumb down or close your hand, and that will complete the cut. Okay, there's not much to it. So you have your grip like this, you lift up, and you lift up like that. Now when this half falls, it's going to be falling onto your index finger, and then you'll just bring your finger out, and then you can close your hand. Okay, now of course this is going to be a little wobbly at first. You're going to have cards going everywhere. So if you want to, you can then take half the deck and cut that in half to get a smaller half. So about 5-10 cards. And just practice this. Once you get better with that, practice it in your other hand. Now, I don't do this hand very often. I'm doing the cut-in right now. But as you can see, it will actually help out. Now, sometimes the card might slip out or whatever when you're doing the cut. So if we, like that, the card might, see if I can show you better. Like that, it's hard to see, but the card might actually start slipping out. When you do this, you want it, how I do is usually usually along the very top tip of your index finger, your nail there. If you have it along this part, good chance the cards will slip around. That's how it happened when I was practicing. So if we do this, like I can show you, it's not going to look as good. So make sure you practice that and you can get it down. Now once you can do that with half the deck, bring in the full deck. Now what can this be used for? Well, it can be used for a lot of stuff. The first thing it can be used for is you can do it in both hands. That just looks impressive enough. And then I usually come over and this hand, like I said, I'm not too good with, but I'm practicing it every day. Like that. Now another thing, now I don't know how to do this move, but if I can learn it and you guys want me to teach it, I will. Actually called the butterfly cut. So there are a few tutorials on it, but essentially it's a false cut to keep the deck in order. Another thing this can be used for is if you have a card and you look at the bottom card, the 2 of spades, you can remember it. This is the selection, so when you cut it, this will go on top, and then you can complete the cut. Just a good, nice way to cut the deck. One false cut I've been practicing actually looks like this. So if we take out, say the red 4s, because they're near the bottom here. So we have the 4 of diamonds on the bottom, and the 4 of hearts on top. So here is the cut. So you come over like this. You bring this over. And it fell. But essentially you cut this pack in half. You bring that under. And then you can cut this. And that will keep your 4 of hearts and your 4 of diamonds. Not the best performance, but essentially it's like this. We have 1 cut. We have 2 cuts. And then, so holding that break, you have 3 cuts. If you want a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments. And if you want a tutorial, use hashtag, I don't know, 3-packet triple false cut. And I will do it. And I will leave that in the description in case you forget. But one more time, you have the deck like this, either elevated or doesn't have to be. Come over with your thumb, lift up half of the pack, come over with your index finger, push up that, and you're going to notice that your thumb's going to come away and this is going to fall. Let it fall. Let it come all the way, and then you just move your finger out and you close your hand. And that is the one-handed cut. So this was just an updated tutorial. So I hope you like this one. Yeah, I'm not going to try that. But that was it. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today was the last day of the daily uploads, but I will be posting on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday like I used to do before. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If you want a tutorial on the butterfly cut, if you want it on this triple false cut once I get better at it, let me know and I will post a tutorial. Just use hashtag 3-packet triple false cut, and I will see you next time. Bye.